The blanket of air, atmosphere. That night the wind picked up outside. Tree branches tapped against the glass, and the room grew cool. Alice shivered and pulled her blanket all the way up to her nose, leaving only her eyes exposed. Brr, she mumbled, it's cold. That isn't cold, a calm voice spoke from the darkness. That is just freshness. The real cold is up there. On the back of the chair, curled into a ball, lay the moon cat. His fur was slightly puffed up, as if he had just returned from a winter walk. Do you know, Alice, the space is the biggest refrigerator. It is so cold there that any stone turns into an icicle in a second, and the sun, on the other hand, is so hot it can melt metal. Alice stuck her nose out from under the blanket. Then, why don't we freeze or roast? The cat jumped into the floor and walked to the bed. With a pole, he adjusted the edge of Alice's blanket because Earth is caring mother. She has wrapped herself in a thick, fluffy blanket. Only it isn't made of wool, but of air. It is called the atmosphere. But air is transparent. Alice was surprised. Can something transparent keep you warm? And how? The cat sat up and raised his tail importantly. The atmosphere is like a fuel cord. It lets sunlight inside to warm us, but it doesn't let the heat escape back into the space. Without this air blanket, everything on Earth would freeze into ice at night and burn to ashes during the day. Air keeps warm just like a thermos keeps tea. Suddenly, outside the window, a shooting star traced a bright streak across the dark sky. Oh, look, a star fell, exclaimed Alice. The cat chuckled. That is not a star, Alice. That is a teeny space pebble that wanted to hit the earth. But our air blanket works as a shield too. He made a gesture with his paws as if rubbing his palms together. When a space stone crashes into the air at a huge speed, the air rubs against it so hard that the stone gets red hot and burns up before it reaches the ground. What you saw was a spark from a burnt pebble. The atmosphere caught it just like a goalie catches a ball. Alice imagined our planet flying through black, icy space, wrapped in a shining blue blanket that protects everyone, people, cats, and flowers alike. So, we are in a safe little house, she asked. We are in the safest house, purred the cat, settling down at her feet. The air above you is 100 kilometers of protection. Sleep peacefully. It is always cozy under the air blanket. The wind outside continued to hum, but to Alice it now seemed like it was just the earth adjusting her blanket, tucking everyone in a little tighter.